done. I'm gonna have so much fun. A bubble? So we call it bubble? Yeah. No. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. Happy Vlogmas. This might now be my first video. It wasn't originally supposed to be my first video, but it's better in the works. It's fine. Happy Vlogmas. Day one. Oh my days. We are starting off with a banger of a video. In present, I don't know if it's a banger because I haven't started reading yet. But I always love my 24-hour readathons. 24-hour readathons. But yes, I am doing Vlogmas this year. I'm doing it. I was very, what's the word, apprehensive about doing it originally because I was like, I don't know if I can do this, but I've come to the conclusion that for the first 12 days of December I will be doing Vlogmas, so I'll be posting a video a day. I'm gonna try to anyway, and this is episode 1 and we're doing a 24-hour readathon. So yeah, for the first 12 days of December you are gonna be seeing my face a lot, and then after the 12 days are done, my next video will then be in January, which is crazy. So I'm gonna have like a 2-week period where I'm not gonna post, but then our first video back will be on the 1st of Jan. But yeah guys, for the first 12 days you're gonna get a video a day. You're gonna get 12 videos for this month. You don't have to watch them in order. They're not specifically designed to be watched in order. They can be watched whenever. Honestly, don't know because I'm literally just started filming now. And so we are going to be reading for 24 hours. So we're going to do 12 days. I'm so tired. We're going to do 12 hours today, 12 hours tomorrow. Sleep in between. And we're going to do a mix of Christmas books and normal books. Like, I swear if I read Christmas books back to back, I'm gonna get in a slump. So I've got my Christmas TBR, which will be a video. I think it's the next one after this. And I'm pretty much just gonna pick books from that TBR. So you are actually getting ahead of the game because I haven't posted my Christmas TBR yet. So I'm not gonna tell you my Christmas TBR because then what's the point of that video? But I will choose some books from it. Some books are already behind me. I got some Christmas books and Kindle, and then also I want to like read some normal books as well on the in-between. But we are going to start off with a Christmas book because I have been wanting to read a Christmas book for like ages. So I kind of want to do one of my physical ones. I want to get my list up real quick. I just want to I want to see because I might be lying and want to read one on my Kindle. Okay, I do want to read I might read this one. This might be my first Christmas book. This one right here. It's called A Jingle Bell Mingle, which is by Julie Murphy and Sierra. I say her name different every time I read it, so I don't know. Simone, this author, she wrote Priest. That's why I picked up this book, but I'm going to start reading this. It has something to do with a former boy band person, and I'm low-key obsessed, and also an aspiring screenplay writer, and it's set in Christmas Notch. So I'm gonna start the timer. I'm starting this video again like 3 hours later than I wanted to. I wanted to like get up bright and early in the morning and start it. Am I? No. I'm annoyed. I slept in. So yeah, but I'm just gonna do a stopwatch timer this time so I can like see exactly what hour we're at and like how long it takes me to read books. Don't hold me to that because I am gonna be, I don't know how lap works. So if I press start and then I press lap. Anyway, okay, we're gonna start our timer. We're gonna read Jingle Bell Mingle, which I'm really excited for. I'm gonna put like a cozy Christmas scene on in the background so I can do that, and we're just going to start this video. So 12 hours. So 12 hours should take us to basically 20 to 10 tonight, which should be enough time. I'm just again just not going to get much sleep. I'm blaming Bracken. Bracken woke me up at 5 AM this morning and barking. Yeah, so that's that. I'm so sorry I look so ill. I look so ill, but I have got my Christmas jumper on for you. First day. Don't know how long this is going to be staying on because it is still technically November. Okay, Anyway, I'm gonna start this. Okay. Okay, so we have hit the first hour. It's like 5 minutes past, and I just finished the chapter that I was on, but we have so far got on to page 97. So I'm reading about just under 100 pages an hour, which is a great like time. That's usually roughly my average, is like 100 pages an hour. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this because I didn't read the last part of this book and I've generally gone into it semi-blind. Like, I've actually been enjoying it. So we are following two characters. This is what I've got from the book so far. We're following two characters. We are following Isaac Kelly, who is a former boy band heartthrob who's now turned into a sad boy. So cute, love him already. And then we're also following Sunny, who is a adult performer, mattress actress. You could say that person who's now been tasked to write this adult content screenplay about like a Christmas miracle or something. So we're following these two characters and they do already have a past. Something happened in the past with them that they both semi can't get over but don't want to like talk about it with each other. And so it's, I think she described her relationship with Isaac as like a frenemy, and they're already roommates. They're already like living together now in this mansion because they've struck a deal with each other to kind of help each other in the situation that they're in. So Sunny's gonna help Isaac find a muse to help him write this Christmas album that he's supposed to be doing. The reason why he's in Christmas Notch, which is where this is based, and he's bought this mansion, is so that he can write a Christmas album, but he's had no inspiration, he's got no muse, he doesn't know what to write anymore. He just feels like everything's just like not working pretty much. And then you have Sunny, who's got this screenplay that she hasn't, I don't think she's written anything before, but again, she's like, there's this idea but she has no idea how to do it or what this Christmas miracle idea thing is about. Like, she's trying to find one. So they're both like helping each other in like these situations, and obviously there's going to be some sort of like development in their relationship to do it, but it's quite fun. It's been very entertaining, these first bits, because it has felt like, because they've already had a past, we've already like jumped straight into them like knowing each other and being comfortable-ish with each other, and now they're living together. And there's also a cat in this, which is this cat like right here on the cover, and it's so freaking adorable, except from it doesn't like Isaac at all, and I think that is actually hilarious. It says right at the bottom of like the blurb, it goes, with these two opposites under one roof, there's no way this Jingle Bell Mingle could go off script, right? It just seems like such a fun like read. It's great. Anyway, yeah, so I pretty much want to like wash out the rest of this book. It's just under 400 pages, so it's 383 pages long. I genuinely think I'm going to get this done and dusted pretty quickly. I think my first like 4 hours is probably going to be reading this. So yeah, but I'm liking it so far. It's good. It's enjoyable. It's fun. This has been good. Me have been enjoying this. Yeah. Each of the chapters has like a little illustration of what is going on in that chapter. It's so cute. It changes every time, so you get like a little snippet of the scene that they're in, or where they are, or roughly like what's gonna happen. It's cute, it's nice. There are moments I'm getting a little bit bored because I'm like, it's just the same thing going over and over and over again, but that's kind of what you get with the romance. So I like that it's not too many pages. Hopefully like it's gonna get a little bit more juicier, so hopefully I'm gonna get that. But I'm just over halfway, and kind of for the next like hour and a bit I'm just gonna finish this off. Literally I haven't moved in the last 2.5 hours. I have not moved from my seat. I've stayed here, so definitely a bingeable read, I will say that. It's cute. This is so cute. Oh my days. 3 hours 45 minutes. Not bad. Okay, let me sit up. Let me just figure this out. Okay. Oh, I'm getting really cold, so I've put my blanket on. But we have finished A Jingle Bell Mingle by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. It was so cute. I think I'm gonna give it a 4. I actually did really enjoy this. It was cute. It took us 3 hours and 45 minutes to read. Really happy with this. It was so cute. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. It was just like an easy, spicy, cute Christmas read. It was adorable. But I think I want to read something on my Kindle now. I'm generally thinking of picking up The Gift, which is a short story by Frida McFadden. So it's a Christmas thriller short story. It's only like 50 pages long, 52 pages long. Like, it seems cute. It's only 50 pages long. It's a short story. I think like this might be a fun, simple one to read on my Kindle. So I've downloaded it. I actually realised I haven't even had any breakfast, and now it's 1:30. So I'm gonna go get some food. I'm probably gonna make another coffee, and then I will want to start, I do want to start The Gift. I think it would be a good like short story one, and then I kind of want to read either like a dark romance or another one that I have physical. But I'm still in the Christmas mood. Like, Christmas books have been fun so far, and there's nothing else on my shelf that's like screaming at me to read, so we'll see how I go. But yeah, I think we're gonna read The Gift next, and then maybe after that I'm thinking we read He Sees You When You're Sleeping, because part of me wants to read a dark romance. Does that seem good? That seems good. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go get coffee, I'm gonna go get food, then we're gonna read The Gift by Frida McFadden. Cute! One way to start a book. I'm already enjoying this. I have a bittersweet relationship with short stories, so this is quite nice, and this is already hit with a bomb. Like, it's a thriller. What do you expect? There's obviously going to be a dead body, but straight there, we've already got the dilemma that's happened. We know a bit about Stella already, and there's also been a dead body in the first chapter. There's only 6 chapters, so far this is good. Like, I'm 23% through this already, and I've read 1 chapter. I love this already. Literally, listen to this. You would think that if you screw up as a waitress, the worst thing that could happen is someone has a bad meal, but apparently not. Apparently, my neglect has killed this woman. She starved to death while waiting for one of us to bring her food. Yeah, that would run through my head. That would be awful. I love that. That would be awful. It then says, I am worse than Scrooge. This is reminding me of the scene in Les Mis where, I forgot her name, but in the film Anne Hathaway, where she was, she shaved off all of her hair. This is kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's like she's dirt poor, has no money. She's currently making a trade with this pawn shop owner. She's given the only thing she can give, and it is reminding me of the Les Mis scene where Anne Hathaway is like, she's getting her teeth pulled out, she's cutting off all of her hair, she's like crying, upset, she's like dirty. That's the vibe I'm kind of getting. It might be an extreme version, but that's the vibe. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. I'm 49% through this book. I'm gonna finish it in the next like 10 minutes. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. I finished 29 minutes. I think I'm only gonna give that 3 stars. But like, that was okay. It was a cute story. No, I'm not gonna say it was cute actually. She has so many books. I love this. I finished The Gift. Okay, so that was like a really short story, like super short. It was generally over one night, and it was one of those stories that I was like, I started reading, I liked the beginning of it, then the beginning already had a twist. I was like, oh, okay, wasn't expecting that. And then it changed, and then the whole like pawn shop thing happened, and she had to make a trade she didn't want to make, which then had a consequence afterwards, which then had a bigger consequence. And then we understand the reasons behind the trade and why the trade originally, and now we're just left in the dark with what actually happened Christmas Eve night. Yeah, it just took me on. It's just a short story. It's just a short, like, silly story. So I only gave it 3 stars. No, do you know what? Screw that. I'm giving it a 4 because I laughed, because I had fun. But I'm now thinking that I do actually want to read He Sees You When You're Sleeping by Alta Hensley. How long left? It's the fact that we haven't even hit the 5-hour mark yet. Look, the thing is, as soon as it hits like 6 hours or like something like that, the rest of the 6 hours are gonna go so quickly. I know that's gonna happen. But I really want to read He Sees You When You're Sleeping. I'm now in this Kindle mood so much. But I love the cover. I think that's so funny. Because I'm so used to having a break after I finish a book. I want a break, but I don't need a break because there's nothing to digest. I just needed that short story after a Jingle Bell Mingle. But I think I can dive into this one now. So I want to start this. I've just put on Spotify in the background, which has actually been really nice. I have like this cafe vibes thing that Spotify set up for me. So I'm going to carry on listening to that, and I'm going to read this. I don't know how I'm feeling about this book at the moment. It's a lot more fast paced than I expected. It's kind of like we've jumped already into the middle of things. Like, there hasn't been, like, for example, there's stalking in this. There hasn't been a lead up to the stalking. The stalking like started, or like has been going on when the book starts. We don't know why he started stalking her. We just know that he is. But we've obviously done like the first actual like face-to-face interaction, but he's apparently been stalking her for like years, or like at least a year, something like that. So it's a weird one because it's like started at like a time we haven't got like the before story, like the prologue. We haven't got a prologue of like why it starts. So I'm interested to see how this book goes. At the moment I'm like, nah, I'm alright, I'm enjoying it, but I want to know everything. It has been keeping me on my toes, I will say that. And I actually really like Jack. He's our main character, but he's kind of reminding me of Josh a little bit, just less funny. Like Josh in Lights Out was absolutely hilarious. Jack is giving a little bit of Josh. Not loads, but like a little bit. I hope it gets funny. I really want it to be funny. Anyway, I'm cozy. I'm gonna carry on reading. That's, oh, okay, I've got my why. I'm happy, I've got my why. Kind of. I've got the how. I've got the how. I'm happy I've got the how. Finally got the how. Okay, I am 57% through this book, and there's Chloe. Okay, our main character Chloe, who to the world seems like a really sweet, innocent, she's an influencer, she's a jewelry influencer, she doesn't like, very vanilla, let's say that, very vanilla. But she has a deep dark secret, and she likes to do some very interesting things in her own personal time, and has an online dark side as well that nobody knows it's her. It kind of reminds me again of like Josh from Lights Out, where he had a online presence but didn't show his face. It's kind of like Chloe, but Chloe does have an online presence in the jewelry thing, but then also like a faceless account as well. So we've got two of those, and our main MMC Jack is kind of like the same. To the world, to the public, he is a fireman. He is very vanilla. He is very light, safe type. But then he has a dark side where has some hobbies. Not really hobbies, but things he does that is not to other people probably not very nice or safe. There's a stalker trope in this. He is that. And he's also a viewer of Chloe's faceless account. So they've both got this split, and the dark side of them are basically dating, and then the light side of them are basically dating. But Chloe doesn't know. Chloe thinks that she's got two different men that she's seeing, where actually it's the same guy, and the only person that knows literally everything that's going on is Jack, and he doesn't know what to do about it. He's not like giving like serial killer psychopath vibes, he's just giving he's obsessed and he doesn't know how to deal with it. I'm enjoying it. I'm not loving it. It's not my favourite dark romance I've read. It's reminded me somewhat of Lights Out, which is a dark romance I adored. I loved that book. I thought it was hilarious and so well written and just like drew me in. So this one is like semi drew me in. Like I am reading it really fast, and I have just been enjoying sitting down, taking it in. Like it's not boring me. I'm just not getting I'm not getting that 5-star feeling basically from it. It's missing that feeling. But we have been reading this book for the last 2 hours actually. We're coming up to nearly 7 hours in, and I'm on page 186. So I think what my plan is, I'm gonna finish this book and then stop the timer for tonight, and then do more reading tomorrow. We'll probably get past like the 8-hour mark, I think. So we'll probably have like another 4 hours to add on to tomorrow, like 3-4. We'll see where we get to. So I might have like 15 hours I need to do tomorrow, but we're gonna finish this book. I think at the moment it's sitting at like a 3 stars because it's just meh. It's not like the first one where I was like kicking my feet, or like the short story where I was like, what is happening? Like it's just meh. But anyway, it doesn't feel like a Christmas book. It just feels like a normal dark romance, and I kind of like that. But it's just set. It's like Die Hard, okay? It's like the whole thing about Die Hard. You know when people are like, but it is a Christmas film, and some other people are like, no, it's not a Christmas film. It's just set around Christmas time. It's kind of like that. Like, is this just a dark romance book, or is this a Christmas dark romance book? Dark romance book that's set around Christmas? or is it a dark romance Christmas book? It could be either. You could literally say that about every single romance Christmas book though, because it's the same thing. So probably yes, it is a dark romance Christmas book. And also the front cover is of a bauble. A bauble? Is that what we call it? Bauble? With some like reefs. So it probably is, but it doesn't feel like it is. It just feels like, okay, I'm just repeating what I've said. Anyway, I really want to finish this book now. Another hour or 45. Look at the time. We're doing pretty well. I'm actually pretty chuffed with myself with how this is going. Okay, I have finished He Sees You When You're Sleeping, which actually, to be fair, that title makes a lot of sense. I didn't put 2 and 2 together until literally now, but we have finished our second book. I'm gonna count 2 because like the gift wasn't really a book, it's a short story. But we finished our second book, He Sees You When You're Sleeping. I've given it 3 stars. Just because I didn't love it. It was good, it was meh, I enjoyed it. I would recommend it for like a dark romance, Christmas story. It was fun, it had all of the elements in it, but it wasn't my favourite. I think I've read things very similar to it that I love more. Yeah, but, oh, timestamp. So that took us 3.5 hours, actually. Let me, give you back. So pretty good, actually. I'm quite chuffed with that. So we've been reading all together, well, the time has been going for 8.5 hours, and we've probably only taken about like 35 minutes. So we've probably been reading for like 8 hours then, like straight. Wow, damn. But I'm actually gonna stop the timer now. Like, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the timer now because I'm gonna finish the rest of the time tomorrow. Should we work out? So I have another, how many hours do I have? 15? 14 and a half? 15 and a half? 15 and a half. I have another 15.5 hours to go. That's quite good. 15.5 hours to go. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. So we're gonna do the extra 2.5 hours? 2.5? 2. Why can't I do math? Actually, why can't I do math? I'm not able to do maths. I can't do maths. I'm gonna calculate this. Yeah, 15.5. Yeah, I have 15.5 hours left. Why did it take me so long? Okay, 15.5 hours to do tomorrow. I'm really glad that we've read 2 books and 1 short story today. I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I kind of don't want to think about it until seeing what I'm in the mood for. But yeah, I'm gonna stop now. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Probably won't be very talkative because it'll be so early. But yeah, let's carry on the rest of our timer tomorrow. Okay, I'm scared. I'm gonna start reading. I'm annoyed about the time I woke up. Got coffee. Gonna be good. Anyway, okay, I feel like I've changed the setting somehow and it looks really weird. Like, my eyes look ridiculously green, unless these are just my eyes. I don't know, but I feel very red. It generally just might be the lighting because it's so grey and so dark, and my camera is trying to pick on as much light as possible and I don't have any light. But we are nearly halfway through this book. Almost, quite. It did take me some time to get into this book. I think like the first like 50 pages just felt like a drag, like an actual drag. But the thing is, it didn't take me time a while, it just took me a while to get into the story. I was very much like, this is kind of boring at the beginning. But now that it's getting into it, I'm liking it more. We've been reading this book for the last hour and a half. I did start the timer when I first woke up, but gave myself like 20 minutes. I think it was 26 minutes, like 26 minutes to like get ready, choose a book, get coffee, and then start reading. So yeah. But I woke up so late today, so late. Again, same thing happened. I woke up at like 6:30 and then fell back asleep and then didn't wake up until literally like 9. So pissed about that because we're going to be reading until like probably 1 AM tonight, but it's fine. I'm like prepared. I can mentally prepare myself. But yeah, we've been reading this book for the last hour and a half, and I think it's going to take me another hour and a half to, or like a little bit over, to finish this book. Like, it's quite quick to read because it's so easy and like I'm not really having to turn on my brain. So that's nice. I'm enjoying that. Obviously it's set around the Christmas time, but we're basically following two characters. We're following Kat, who is like a TV reality star. She has this show that basically goes around people's houses and fixes them up. So if there's been like a devastation that happens, in this story there was a flood, like a flash flood, and so a lot of houses were destroyed, and this basically this town was like nearly ripped apart. So she's going around and fixing the houses, but obviously it's like part of the show as well. So she can get the funding to do the fixing up because of the show, but she generally actually does want to help. And then we're following Noah, who thinks that's all bullshit and thinks that literally everything she does is because it's for the show. Like, she's a reality TV show. Everything that she says is a lie. Like, she doesn't actually care. She just wants money. She's just getting paid. Like, this is it. Which is a lie. It's such a lie, but he is so stubborn and so grumpy that he won't see the truth. We finally got to the bit where he finally sees the truth, and he did something crazy that even got me shocked. I was like, what the frick? Crazy dude. They obviously, it's like a whole like enemies to lovers thing, because they really did not like each other at the beginning, like really didn't like each other at the beginning, and I enjoyed that bit. But now we've obviously got to like the bit where they're understanding each other more. Like, Kat has seen some things that Noah has been doing that she's like, oh, that's actually really like nice and lovely. And then obviously Noah's finding out that like Kat literally is not getting any benefit from helping. Like, she literally has given her whole salary to the network so that they can pay for it because they don't have the funding for it. It's like stuff like that basically. So yeah, but I'm enjoying that sort of thing, and they're doing this all in the lead up to Christmas. So like at the beginning of chapters we have like how many weeks it is until Christmas, which is, I actually quite enjoyed that bit. So I'm on chapter 22, so it's saying 5 weeks to Christmas Eve. So yeah, at the beginning it confused me a bit because it like jumped timeline. It like, we started in the present and then we went to 4 days earlier, and I was a bit like, what the frick is going on? But now I get it. Now I understand. It's fine. To be fair, we're not even halfway yet. We're not even halfway, and I'm on my 3rd book, and I think I'm going to finish it really soon, so we might have a lot of time. I've done better this time around in the 24 hours. I'm so red on my days. I've done better this time doing it because I literally have just sat in like one sitting and finished the whole book. Like, literally, I'm going to finish this book in one sitting. I haven't moved at all. And then when I finish this, then I'll like get changed. I'm still in my pajamas. Then I'll get changed. But I'm enjoying it. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Let's carry on reading the Christmas fix. And ow! And see how I feel. At the moment it's a 3. Like, I'm not loving it. It's okay. I would recommend it. It's a 3. It's like a meh. Okay. Wow, it took me exactly 3 hours to read this book. Okay, I'm gonna talk now. Did I love this book? No. I'm only going to give it 3 stars because I found myself zoning out so much. My brain was literally wandering to so many places like I was thinking about, that this book didn't like really draw me in. Like I didn't love the story. I loved the idea of it, but I wasn't obsessed with it. I didn't love it like I loved a Jingle Bell Mingle. Like that, I was in the story. My brain wasn't wandering. My brain was in the story. Where this one, like towards the end of the book, I was getting a bit like, wait, what? I didn't read any, like I can't remember any of that I just read. I was just zoning out so much. So I'm only going to give it 3 stars just because like it didn't hold my attention. I still enjoyed it. It's still a really easy, simple, Christmassy book. Like there's a little bit of spice, the romance is good, like it isn't enemies to lovers type thing. Like he's a single dad, like there were all tropes in there like I absolutely loved, and like there were moments I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. But it just didn't hold my attention. I wasn't obsessed with it. But yeah, I just wanted something a little bit more, something more to grab my attention. It just felt like it was missing something, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, finished this. I'm kind of thinking that I want to read now another short story, kind of like what I did yesterday, where I read a full-length book, then I read a short story, and then I read another full-length book. I kind of want to go in that sort of vibe. Is that the word? Vibe? Theme? Jamie just now calling me.
Hello.
Hello. You've caught me while I'm filming.
Oops. Sorry.
I'm thinking a Mistletoe meet cute, and then Hannah Grace has a new book. I think it's new. I don't know actually, but she has a Christmas book that I had no idea she had written, so I kind of want to read that today. And it's also an audiobook, and I have a bunch of editing that I need to do, so I'm thinking short story, start reading Hannah Grace's new book, but then listen to it. I don't know, we will see. But yeah, 3 stars. Let's start Mistletoe meet cute and carry on going. We're in a good flow. Like it's almost, oh, Jamie's on the phone. We're almost at the halfway mark, so I'm feeling good. I'm quite happy. We read 3 books and 1 short story novella in the first 12 hours. That's pretty damn good. I'm proud of myself. Okay, I'm so tired. We've got halfway through this book and I'm enjoying it. It's cute. I have been taking more breaks in between reading because I have a headache. I have a headache and I don't know if it's from me reading, trying to focus really hard, and I've just given myself a headache, or if I'm just not well. Does that make sense? But that's besides the point. So it's taken me a while. I think we've been reading this book for an hour and a half now. The time has been going off, and I've got 54% through the book, so I'm on page 108. So yeah, definitely been taking breaks, and I don't like that, but it's fine. It's fine. If I can finish this book within the next hour, that's going to be great. If not, oh well. But I did take an hour before I started reading this book because I just needed that hour. So we are at 14 and a half hours in. So we've got like another like 9 and a half to go, which is actually crazy. It's mental. So we're following Holly and Camden. Holly, I think, is a 24-year-old unemployed young lady who doesn't really know what she's doing. Well, she has a rough idea of what she's doing, but she bumps into Camden, he's a single dad. He has a baby, which is so freaking cute, called Sophie. And she basically, I think she volunteers herself to be his nanny his baby, because he is a quarterback and is currently in like the season of training and everything, and he couldn't find someone to look after his child. So I'm pretty sure Holly volunteered to look after his child, and they've got some sort of thing going on. But yeah, he's a single dad. It is sports romance. He's a quarterback, so he's in like the NFL, and he is obsessed with Holly. There is also an age gap. She's 24 and he's 32. It's an age gap. And so it is really cute. It's obviously very, very fast paced, and it's very, I think it's going to be very spicy. We're coming to that like turnover bit now, so I've enjoyed that it hasn't been straight away. Like I'm halfway through the book and they still haven't like kissed. They've had an almost kiss, but it hasn't been like kiss, like they haven't. They've always been interrupted. So I like that it still feels as if it's not being rushed and it's taking its time, but there is that attraction there. Like both of them like have this attraction, but they're like, I'm nannying your child, like I have a really good relationship with your child at the moment, I'm not going to jeopardize that. And also he's like, she's too young, like not going to happen. And so there's like this dynamic happening. And we're also getting, I love these, we're getting these like at the beginning of the chapter, these like Holly's secret thoughts, which I freaking love. I think that's great. But yeah, anyway, read this, 20-minute break, and then we will start Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace, because I freaking want to read that book and I want to listen to the audiobook. I'm pretty sure there's 2 voice narrator people. I'm going to check that later, but finish this, wash it out, done. That's what I'm going to do. I finished it. Again, giving it a 3 stars. I was just zoning in and out. I think it's me. And also I was distracted by Jamie. So this time it took me 2 hours 13 minutes. We're at an hour 15 now. But yeah, it took me a lot longer to read just because I was talking to him a lot in and out. And this freaking headache is actually killing me. So I need a break. I'm gonna take like a 20-minute break. I can't take any more than 20 minutes because I took an hour last time. It's fine. You can take breaks. It's okay. But I don't like that. And I'm so determined to like read another book. I will read another book. I can read another book. It's not gonna take me that long. But I'm thinking of reading now Hannah Grace's Holiday Ever After. I already have it downloaded, so that's great. But I wanted to check and see how many how many narrators there are. There are 2. And guess who's the man? Teddy Hamilton. I'm gonna have so much fun. Okay, I'm definitely gonna listen to Holiday Ever After, which is, as you can see, on Spotify. So cute. I don't know why my phone is flashing like that on camera. That's really, really weird. But 20 minutes. I'm gonna take some paracetamol to try and make this headache go away. I'm also cold, so I want a jumper, and I need to take a thumbnail before it gets super, super dark because it's already freaking dark, which is annoying, but oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna start Holiday Ever After, and I'm really hoping it's good because Teddy Hamilton, freaking out. I love him. I think he's great. I am 65% through this book and I completely forgot that I need to give you an update. So I'm 65% through it and I'm enjoying this. I've been taking my time reading this book and listening to the audio book. I haven't been rushing it because it's been so far a very enjoyable read. But it's been too easy. I'm waiting for like the bomb to drop on like something, but yeah, I've really been enjoying the audiobook. The only thing that I'm finding a little bit confusing about the audiobook is, you know, when they've got 2 actors to narrate the characters, why is it that whoever's chapter it is, so if it's Clara, the voice actress or the narrator talking Clara will also do the main MMC's voice, and then it will go to our MMC Jack, and the voice actor who's doing his voice will then speak Clara's lines or like what she says, but it's then in his voice. So I'm like, I get slightly annoyed. I'm like, why couldn't the same actor just like, also if it's in Clara and Jack says something in Clara's POV, why can't the guy that's doing Jack's voice also just say that in Clara's POV? It drives me insane because they then sound different, and I'm just like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Just do the full job. Don't do a half job. Just do the full job. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, we're following Clara and Jack. Those are our main two people. And Clara is basically like a Nepo baby type thing. Her family owns this big corporation of like toy shop corporation. It's like a huge thing. And basically they have been charged, or like there's been a post online saying that this big company have stolen a design of a toy doll from a small business in this very small town, this Christmas town, and it's basically ruined funds for the town, like ruined the tourism for the town, because now people, instead of going to this small toy shop to get this specific toy, they're now buying it from this big corporation. And basically that toy in that little small shop went viral, and yeah, so there's this whole dilemma. So basically Clara has gone to this small town to fix everything, to basically then get the owner of the toy shop to like sign some contracts, or like to die everything down, basically wanting this video that one of the locals did complaining about the whole situation. She wants that video to be taken down and like this whole PR thing to be sorted out. So she's been sent there, and she's met this guy Jack, who turns out to be the toy maker. He turns out to be the guy that is making the toys, and they've got a thing going on. And obviously Clara has fallen in love with this small town. She's like got this thing for the toy maker, and the toy maker originally really didn't like her, but now ends up really liking her, and they're in this whole dilemma. And I just know something is gonna happen with this big corporation company, because she wants to take it over. She wants to be in charge of it, and she can't do that if she stays in this small town. That's going to be something like it. That's my theory. But yeah, there's like, it's just a bit of a drama. But at the moment it's really stinking cute, and they're so adorable. Like, I've been enjoying it. It's been out of 4 stars for me. I've been enjoying it, and I've been taking my time. We've been reading it for 3.5 hours, but 3 hours 43 minutes, but that's because I'm listening to it on the audiobook, and I can't have them like running, like speaking to me like as if they are. No, I can't have them talking that fast. I have them at like 2x speed, but still apparently me reading it in my head is even faster than that. But for some reason I can't listen to it like that. My brain just is like, what the frig has gone on? Anyway, so yeah. And then also I've had dinner, so I've had like a couple of like breaks and stuff while reading it. Like, again, taking my time, not rushing it, but I think I'm gonna have it finished within the next hour. On my Kindle it's saying 2 hours left, but Kindle's never right. I probably have another like 130 pages left. Yeah, ish. 130 pages. So I think I'm gonna bosh that out in like an hour. So I'm going to carry on reading, and then we're going to see what the time is. We will go from there, because I don't really have a plan of what I want to read after this book. It really depends on how much time we have left and how much time it takes me to finish this. But yeah, I think I'm roughly an hour. So let's just do that, carry on reading, and enjoy this Christmas phase I am going through. Okay, so that book took me way longer than I expected. That took me 4 hours and 40 minutes to read. Damn, that was a long time on that book. Jeez. But I enjoyed that though. I had fun with that one. I took my time. I was listening to the audiobook. It was great. I gave it 4 stars in the end. Wasn't a 5 stars. Didn't get the 5-star feeling. but I still really enjoyed the concept of it. So yeah, but we have literally hit our 20. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, people. So we have another like 4 hours to go. And then we're done. We're like 3 hours and like, what, 40 minutes, something like that. But I'm happy with that. I think it's good. Oh, I literally could read another book. I'm generally considering starting another book, but I don't know if I want to read another Christmas one. I've read so many. I need a recap. I need a recap of what we've read. So we've read, first book that we read was a Jingle Bell Mingle. A Jingle Bell Mingle. The Gift. He Sees You When You're Sleeping. The Christmas Fix. Mistletoe Meet Cute. And now Holiday Ever After. That's 6. That's 4 books and then like 2 short story novellas. That's so much. I've just like actually binged Christmas books for the last 20 hours. That's crazy. I'm gonna take my break, my however long break. It's already been 10 minutes because I've been like this, and I'm gonna come back to you with what I'm gonna read. I might take longer. I might take an hour. Who knows? But I'm gonna take a break. I've got some editing I need to do, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna read. Okay. I might have done something. I don't know if I want to admit this. I've been gone for almost 2 hours. We are near the finishing. We've got like an hour and 45 minutes left. I've been gone for nearly 2 hours. It's been an hour 55. Do you know what? No, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad because I've been editing, okay? I have been editing, trying to get this video out today. This is because I didn't wake up at the time I was supposed to wake up today, and I'm suffering. So yes, I did take 2 hours to finish doing this video so it can go out today. I'm like, oh. So yeah. It's been fine. We've seen how many books we can read within 24 hours, and so far we've read 6. So I think a 2-hour break is fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna yell. I've actually put myself on mute. My boyfriend's trying to sleep, but I'm not gonna yell, even though I'm on mute. It's fine. Anyway, 2 hours. But I did do some thinking, and I was like, I'm not gonna start the sports romance. I thought it was either Heated Rivalry or Collide I wanted to read. I don't think I want to dive into this book yet. I think I'm actually decided that I'm gonna finish reading this book, The Split. Generally, the video that I'm posting right now is the Wheel chooses my books for like a week. This was the last book that it picked. I didn't get to finish it for that video, so I think for the last like hour and a bit I have left, I'm just gonna finish this book. Because I might as well. I've got like another 180 pages left. That's probably going to take me to the final stretch. And I can get this video uploaded. In the meantime, we're going to finish this book in the last hour and a bit I've got left. And then I will tell you how I think. So let's just bosh it out. I'm not going to talk. The Split is a thriller. It's following so many different characters. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I have so many questions already and I don't even know what's going on. Because literally, it's like we're following like 3 characters at the moment. One is like, I swear, is a killer. The other one is a therapist. And another one has like some mental problems that she doesn't even know about. And I have so many questions, but yeah. I'm just going to tell you what I think at the end. That's going to be it, but let's finish The Split. I haven't got that long left. I'm going to wash it out. Okay. We did it. Finally. And I also finished Split. Oh, it took me longer to read Split than I thought. Like it always does take me longer to read things than I originally think, but it's fine. Anyway, we finished it. I actually really freaking enjoyed it. This got my head like twisted in all the right ways. Like, it was definitely a suspense type of thriller. Lots of twists and turns, like things I did not expect at all. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was weird. I wish I did binge it last night, but it's fine. We finished it today and it's good, and we finished our 24 hours. I am so glad with all of the books that we have read. I'm actually so chuffed with myself, the amount I have read. I do not want to even, I don't want to think about the amount of pages I've read. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. But we've got into the Christmas spirit. This has been probably a really good first start to Vlogmas. We're going to see how the rest of the week goes, but it is midnight. It is nearly 1 a.m. I am so tired. I'm gonna go to bed, but I hope you all have enjoyed this video, first episode of Vlogmas. There are so many more to come for the next 12 days. It's just gonna be you and me. You're probably gonna be so sick of my face once we're finished with Vlogmas, but I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I will see you all for day 2 of Vlogmas tomorrow. Mwah, peace, goodbye.